Hey guys, what is up? Necro Gaming here, coming at you with a new video for For Honor. Today's video is not going to be scripted or whatsoever, even though I suck at scripting, but today is the day in which comes out the new patch for the game. So the patch notes have been released by... Oh, let me put my glasses on. I'm blind, I'm sorry. So, the patch notes are shared by Mr. Eric Pope, so thanks to him. So let's just read quickly what they're all about. So, starting with Shigoki. Sorry about that. Fix the bug that caused players to lose hard to kill feet upon death. I'm not gonna explain what hard to kill is. You can Google that yourself. Orochi and Berserker, they fixed a bug with the area of effect around feet not working if the player stopped moving. And underneath it, they say the description is that Orochi's nail bomb and Berserker's stun trap feats now apply their damage effects correctly to characters who trigger the trap but stop moving towards the trap as it was intended. So I haven't really seen this before. Maybe I did, but I did not pay attention. I don't know. I get too focused on the combat itself. So what I can take from this is from before, what happened was maybe when like you're sprinting towards a trap and then you realize that there's a trap and you walk back, maybe that there was like your hitbox still travels a little bit more than your actual animation, and then that triggers the trap and then you take the damage. So that's not going to be the thing anymore. For Valkyrie, this actually, I'm gonna call it the Valkyrie patch, because in this patch Valkyrie is getting buffed, like fat buffed, because I mean she's the weakest hero in the game currently, so she deserved that buff first. So the Valkyrie Bloodlust feat is now triggered on all types of kills as it was intended. I don't really play Valkyrie that much, so I'm not really sure how big this is, so I'm guessing it's really big. Valkyrie mains, tell me in the comments below. Berserker, Warlord, and Valkyrie tweaked rush feet animation transition bug from idle to sprint animations. Not really that big of a deal to me. So, next, then the upcoming changes will be for combat system of fighters, as they call it. So, we reverted the guard break mechanics to the beta behavior in order to have it to be a more usable skill. Guard break is no longer uncounterable. If you're guard broken during guard break startup. I remember something like that happening recently to an enemy when he initiated a guard break, and I kind of initiated the guard break maybe a millisecond earlier or something like that. I don't really remember the timing, but it was almost as like both of us guard broken each other at the same time with a small tiny bit of delay in the middle. So that's not gonna be a thing anymore. It's gonna be the same like in beta, which I feel like that's well needed. Attacks that cannot be blocked because they're too fast no longer display the unblockable attack feedback. Why do I keep doing this? I think. So basically what this says is there are attacks that display the green thingy because they're too fast, so that's not gonna be a thing anymore. Fixed camera clipping issues with walls and executions. I haven't seen that so far. Alright, Peacekeeper. So some tweaking was made on the Peacekeeper during the beta, which caused some bugs and I can't speak to them, and unintended changes. We're changing some of her moves to behave as designed. So from what I understand, they're changing how the damage works. I don't know. Alright, so step 1, well, you can pause and read this part. Oh no, I'll just read it. Step 1 applies 2 damage plus 15 bleed damage over 10 seconds. Step 2, 2 damage plus 12 damage over 8 seconds. Step 3 applies 2 damage 9 bleed over 6 seconds. Bleed damage now stacks up for a total of 36 damage. In the beta it was 45 damage, but has been reduced for balancing along with the bug fix. Alright, we can say that it's a slight nerf to the bleed. But then here they give not us because I don't play Peacekeeper, they gave the Peacekeepers a little bit more stab range. Well, their explanation is increased the range of the Peacekeeper stab attack to fix issues with the missed stabs, and therefore not applying bleed. Alright. Good point, but I don't play Peacekeeper, so I don't know how big of a deal this is. Again, Peacekeeper mains, let me know in the comments how big of a deal this is. Change the range distance of the Peacekeeper light attack. She can now connect a light attack after a parry. Normal light attacks and their range increased by 0.25 meters. Okay. Berserker and Conqueror. Light attack recovery is decreased to prevent free guard break on block. This one never intended. So yeah, after a light attack, you see that, like, for example, when the Berserker kind of like throws in, there is a delay for the animation to recover back, and this gives a window to be guard broken for free. So this is not going to be a thing anymore, so they're changing it for Berserker. Sorry about that. For Berserker and Conqueror's light attacks and chained light attacks, like the recovery duration from, or delay, from 900 ms to 700 ms. I'm happy about that. Like, no more bullshit free guard breaks. I'm happy about that. So here is the whole thing about the Valkyrie now, pounded in one paragraph. For the Valkyries, overall Valkyrie gameplay update buff. It is a fat buff, to be honest. We found that changes we made during our latest technical test were impacting too much the dueling abilities of the Valkyrie. She has gone from the first place in win-loss and duel to the last spot. We have made some of her moves a little faster, and we have added some mix-ups. I like that. Pouncing thrust and hunter strike damage increased from 12 damage to 17 damage. Okay, pouncing thrust, like the same attack, can link into light chain faster, so it deals more damage and can link chain faster. Good, that's great. Light attacks recovery is reduced by 100 ms. Okay. Light attack miss recovery, like all of the light attack effects recovery things have been reduced, so you recover faster from the light attack animation, or when you miss it, when you hit, when you interrupt regular block. Alright, so you're overall a little bit faster, you're not as slow. Light chain attack, what was that click? Alright, light chain attack startup reduced by 100 ms, recoveries reduced by 100 ms, yada yada yada, the same stuff. Shield crush can now be chained into light chain. I'm not really familiar with all the names of the moves because, first of all, I don't really play Valkyrie and my game is not in English, so well, hey, some more mix-ups, we'll take that, right? Hunter's rush recoveries shortened by 200 ms. Alright, sweet. The Weeb, I'm sorry, not the Weeb, Orochi, increased dodge back on Orochi's Riptide strike. I think that was the strike in which, like, he dashes back and, like, grabs his sword next to him and, like, slashes, something like that. I'm not sure if it's this attack by more range. I mean, it only says that he only dodges back, so you need to be more careful. So that gives a little bit more opportunity for the person to dodge away from it. It's more risky to use right now, I think. Game mode, dual brawl elimination. Bots joining an in-progress match will be dead for the current round. Miscellaneous, changed music and face off screen, various bug fixes. And yeah, there are the bug fixes, just AI stuff. I'll leave a link. I'll leave the link for this Reddit post in the description below. Anyways, if you want to read all this, these stuff are not really that interesting to me, but there are some of them, like none full screen videos are stretched, and none 16 9 screens, whatever. Chat fixes, graphics fixes, controls fixes. Like, I've read here that there are so many issues with the stream controller. They're fixing all of those. UI improvements, graphics improvements. Yeah, you can read that yourself. It's not that big of a deal. So, alright. I hope you have enjoyed this video. That's all I have for today. And I'm sorry if the video was kind of off, but it's my first time doing this kind of format of videos. So tell me if you like it or not. Post some feedbacks in the comments below. Everything is appreciated. And like, comment, subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me take this off. Peace.